Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. It's me Rashida Muslim. For some of you I'm new and some know me very well. Let me give me a brief intro of mine. I'm a mother of 3. I'm a facilitator, and for me learning is like, if you want to learn, one has to unlearn, to relearn. With that note and with that thinking, I have started my studies, and keeping view of learning and relearning. I am pursuing my master's degree. So without wasting any time, let me call my guest, and she will going to introduce herself on her own. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you, Miss Rashida?
I'm fine. What about you, miss?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing great. Okay, so let me tell something about myself. I'm a teacher by profession, and I am into this profession like I'm in more than 15 years right now, and I have worked in a few of the renowned schools of Karachi. Particularly, I am a science teacher, and I love like experimenting with science and all. So if you want to like if somebody say that I am a science teacher, so yes, I am a science teacher. Started my career being a science teacher, and inshallah will do continue to do the same. All right.
Okay,
This
great,
is
great, great.
a short and a brief, a small intro of myself.
Okay, great, great to hear this. Okay, before we start, or you start your what you have brought up for us, I would like you to tell us something about the topic which we are going to talk about today.
Okay, so the topic which I have chosen to discuss and to let others know about it, might be many of the people must be knowing it, and maybe it will be new for somebody. However, if somebody wants to try this thing, they will going to have the result oriented. I mean, the kind of stuff they will going to have after implementing all these things, the result will be sure in front of them. However, the topic is AFL. Now, what is AFL? A stands for assessment, F for, and L for learning. So it is assessment for learning. So this is my topic for today.
Great. So all the participants here, they will come to know that today's our topic is assessment for learning. So without wasting any time, let me present you the slideshow. Okay, here we go. And here it is. The floor is all
Okay,
yours.
so all right, thank you very much. So as I said, assessment for learning. So we will going to dig deeper that what is assessment for learning, how we can use it, how it will be beneficial for us or for the teachers or for the facilitators or for anyone if they will going to incorporate this thing in their profession or whatever it is. Okay.
Great.
So
Great.
all right. So, including you, Ms. Rashida, I want all of the participants, those who have joined us, and you also. I just want you people to go back in your childhood memories and imagine that you were like dwell into your past when you were like student. Okay. Can I have the first one?
Yes, sure.
All right. So the first thing which I want all of my participants and including you to do it, imagine yourself entering into an examination hall as a student and somebody wants to close their eyes, they can and imagine well. All right.
Ooh.
Dig deeper, dwell in your past, imagine yourself entering into the examination hall. All right. Next.
Everyone, just imagine yourself that you are going into the examination hall.
Okay. How do you feel at that moment? Any feeling? Just feel. Just feel that. How would you feel? How do you feel at that moment? Next.
Okay.
Okay, so now I want all of the participants to write down their emotion, share your emotion in the chat box, please. Just share it with me. How do you feel entering into the examination hall? What would be the feelings? Come on, hurry up, hurry up.
Everyone must have a feel what question will going to come up in their papers, whether they have learned it or not. This is
Okay,
this is
yes.
what I will going to fear in my pastime. I
Okay,
don't
so okay, luckily I have some remedies for you, Miss Rashida. So
there is a comment. Why are you frightening?
no. My intentions are not to fight, to make you fearful or make you like go in all this scared, like get scared or something. I just want you to just imagine. I want you to feel something, and then I will going to let you know that what my purpose is. All right. So most of the comments are all must more or less similar to it.
We
Next thing,
all
Miss
have
Rashida.
fear. We'll all have fear before
So
entering into the all.
all right. So, have you ever noticed or have you ever felt somewhere or the other that why do you think we all have these similar emotions? Any clue? Why everybody must they are fearful, they are scared, they are nervous, they are anxious. Yes, why? Why? It's scary examination hall. Yes, why? But why? Have you ever thought of it? Okay, Ms. Rashida, next.
Okay.
Okay, so as an educationist, how can we facilitate our learners to get this fear away from them?
Hmm.
What can we do? Any idea? What can we do to make them fearless, to make their nervousness go away, to make them confident, motivated, and all encouraging? हाँ भाई कल मेरा
That,
पेपर है, I'm all prepared.
but if we can do that by taking the feedbacks, will
All
it help
right.
them?
Okay.
Or by
Yes.
taking small tests
All
rather
right.
than going or they will have to assume कि अरे कल 2 दिन बाद हमारा पेपर है और पांच चैप्टर का एक साथ लेने से बेहतर है कि हम एक दो तीन का अलग 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 भी ले सकते हैं. We can do that even.
चलिए. Okay. Let's see what I have for you in the next slide.
Okay.
Yes, you are very true, very, very right, Naveen. Okay, so I want all of you to reflect what I'm going to ask you. Do we provide a detailed feedback to our students that maximizes their learning? Have you ever, okay, Mr. Shira, have you ever given a detailed feedback to your students anytime? Or what kind of feedback do you give? I want you to think.
Feedback, if you are asking me, feedback related to what they have mainly after their exams.
All right. Okay. During the exams, in the classroom, have you ever tried to give them the feedback? Have you ever? Did you ever?
If you are talking about my past, but we have never faced these things. But if you are
All right.
talking about nowadays, so teachers, the facilitators are giving the feedbacks time to time.
Okay. So just think about it. If, for example, right now, if I say you're looking good,
Hmm.
and if I say that, wow, what a red, bright color you are wearing, that is suiting you, and do wear next time with this brightening color and all. So, do you feel any kind of a thing that is similar to or
Yes,
different from it?
the feedback from yours, the direct feedback, that helps me or that motivates me. Sometimes it if you are if we are going to relate it with the education, that will definitely going to motivate our students. Just now the way you have given me the feedback of the color of my dress, so it makes me feel that I'm looking beautiful. My teachers love me. She is paying attention towards me.
So
Am
this
I
is,
right?
yes, yes, very much. You are very much correct. Yes, Miss Bachanara. Yeah, and I'm sure very much that your student must be very, very delighted, and they must be feeling very happy when you are giving them the detailed feedback. The power of detailed feedback is amazing. You do not know what amazing changes you are going to bring up in a child's entire life. It will not going to help them in their school career. It will going to help them after the school time as well, if you will start providing them with the detailed feedback. And detailed feedback is a kind of a vice versa thing. If you will going to give them the detailed feedback, instantly what will going to happen, the student will going to be giving you the detailed feedback as well. So it's a two-way kind of a relationship that will going to help you build up in a, like, I mean, a strong bonding. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Let's move to the next slide.
Yes, please.
Hmm.
And yes, assessment for learning, if you can see, it's a kind of a jigsaw puzzle that is building and joining and all, everything is interconnected. How assessment for learning helps you, motivates you, encourages you. It's a kind of a magic wand that if that teacher is having in their like hands. And in like, I mean, if we talk about the opposite of it, and the learner, it's as well, they are having in their hands as well. How? Now, first of all, let me tell you what is assessment for learning. Assessment for learning, AFL. It is an approach which is like, I mean, integrated into teaching and learning both,
Great.
and which creates feedback for the students and teachers in order to improve learning and guide their next step. This is most important. If you will going to provide them with the feedback, it will let them know where to put the next step. And AFL is concerned with the maximizing the feedback process, teacher to student and student to teacher, to optimize their student learning. If you maximize the feedback, it will going to optimize the learning. So
Great.
if you are giving them the feedback, the student are preparing themselves. Yes, now my teacher is giving me the detailed feedback. I will try myself next time. I will going to ask more question with a detailed one.
It is like one-to-one attention, one-to-one interaction, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Great.
All right. So next, can we go? Can we move on to the next one, and then I'm going to explain you side by side as well, so that how
Okay.
it can improve and how you can incorporate all these things. So, AFL, you can incorporate all these AFL strategies in your lessons. There are countless. There are many. I have shared a few of them. All right, so I'll start with entry exit tickets, or it is also called entry exit cards. Now, what they are, basically, they are the written responses. It is it's the Let me tell you one thing, that these are the AFL strategies that you can do online as well, and then you can do the physical as well, face to face learning as well. How? Face to face, you are having the booklet of your, or the pamphlet or the notebooks of your students, and you can ask them, the students, to just write down. It's basically a reflective practice. You are
Okay.
making your students the reflective participants. If
So we
you
can
are,
even give them some flashcards by the end of the class, or while they enter the class. We can even do like that.
it the sky is the limit, whatever. Now, for let me tell you few of the examples, and you can build up your own then. All right, so first is entry exit ticket. It can done by the end of the chapter as well, and it can be done before the start of the chapter. You can say that it's a kind of a KWL. However, KWL has the columns, which has like, I mean, too many columns. The students will going to see, and okay, अरे इतना सारा लिखना पड़ेगा, so it's fine. Okay, ask them before the chapter is starting. Ask them, this is your entry ticket, and I want all of you to write down whatever you know for
About
so
the
and so
related
topic.
topic. Yes.
So
Great.
and so topic. So now the chapter
Great.
has ended. This is
Hmm.
entry ticket. Now, once you have ended the chapter, now you can ask students to write down the exit ticket. Now, exit ticket is also the same thing. However, it will be done at the end of the lesson or period or the chapter. Sky is the limit. Whichever way you feel like, you can incorporate in your teaching and learning either ways. The next is 3-2-1 activity. 3-2-1 activity student loves. Particularly my student love this activity. Now what you will going to do? 3 things that you have that you are in that is interesting, or 3 things that you have learned. You can improvise these things. Okay,
Okay.
3 things that that fascinated you, or 2 interesting things, or 1 question that is still bothering you, or 1 thing that you like the most, or 1 thing that you want your teacher to improve.
We can go
It can
one,
be
two,
your
three, or we
assistant.
can go three, two, one. It's up
It
to the teacher.
Yes, up to you. And and the this on this slide, the last one is 1 minute summary. Now, what is 1 minute summary? 1 minute summary is something that you do at the end of it. Acha, I improvise this thing by 1 page summary. Now, 1 minute में क्या होता है कि student think फिर कहते हैं miss 1 minute हो गया. और 1 minute में they always tells me, miss, it went well, I understood everything. This is your turning point. Over here, you are the one who will going to make them, you will going to make them understand the intensity of the understanding. Over
Okay.
here, you will going to make them think deeper. Okay, if they say, miss, I have understood everything, so you are start questioning them. What did you understand well? What did I explain well?
Concept checking questions.
Exactly. So your student will get to know, अरे भाई ये तो टीचर, अगर मैंने इतना छोटा सा आंसर लिखा तो ये मुझसे क्वेश्चन बार बार पूछेगी और मुझे मुझे ये एक पेज तक ही खींच के लेके जाएगी. So your student
Correct.
will know you. That the child will going to connect with you. कि अच्छा भाई अब तो इनका पीरियड स्टार्ट हो गया है, अब ये या तो स्टार्टर एक्टिविटी करवाएंगी या एंड एक्टिविटी करवाएंगी. तो स्टूडेंट विल गो विद यू द फ्लो. Okay, so can we go on to the next slide, please? Okay, so I have over here hand signals. Hand signals, thumbs up, thumbs down, red signals, or the green, red, yellow. So if a child has understood, you can ask them. If everybody has understood, kindly thumbs up. If you do not if you did not understand, thumbs down. So the signal students will going to talk to you in a signal way. This can also be improvised by the signal cards. Now, what is signal cards? Red card. If the students are showing the red card, means they did not understand.
Right.
If the students are showing you the green card, means they've understood everything. If the student are showing you the yellow card, means 50-50. Okay? So these are it is telling the student that you are giving them the ownership to speak up. All right. So let's
And
move on to the next one. The muddiest point. The muddiest point is something that is not at all understood by you. If you have explained something very important, and it is the concept builder, and the child, for example, and you also doubt that okay, it will going to take some more time, so you can ask them what was the muddiest point. Or if you think that if the lesson was amazing, mind blowing, it went flawless, then also you can have this muddiest point. Then the child will still think. The idea behind AFL is to make them think, make them reflective, make them think what they are missing, what they are doing, and what they need to do more to improve. Last
great.
but not the least is the idea spinner. Now, what is idea spinner? Idea spinner, the fidget spinner, if you have worked with it, the spinner has 4 quadrants. On that 4 quadrants, you can do what? You can write down, predict, observe, explain. By the end of the chapter, you have the fidget spinner in your hand, and you roam around in the class and point on any of the child, spin the fidget spinner, and whatever the spinner stops onto, you can ask the child, okay, now predict what do you think you can for this you have to prepare the questions already. Because for example, let's suppose predict requires the preparation of the question. However, evaluate, explanation, they can make you, or they can give you an ideas that
So the
what they are.
child has to prepare him or herself beforehand. So the child must know about that. If it is predict, so they have to prepare some questions related, or the teacher will going to provide them the questions.
The teacher will going to prepare.
The teacher will going to.
Prepare. Okay, so
Okay.
these are some few of the strategies you can. There are countless. Just explore the internet and you can have amazing. The question answers strategy works the best. And there is one more thing. I have the question. Who has the answer? Now, how this works? You have the question and you make the flashcard of the answers, and you distribute all the answers in your classroom, and say, I have this question, who has the answer of this question? So student, everybody will going to read of it. and
Great.
the right child will going to have the right answer, and he or she will going to raise the hand and will going to share it with you.
And this is the way we can evaluate
Yes,
whether the
evaluate.
class has understood or not.
It will be a conducive kind of a class where each and every child will participate. It will be a healthy, you can say, the healthy noise or the healthy conversation that is going on in your class,
Good.
whereby every child will be talking, contributing, and having their giving their ideas, sharing their
Pa-
ideas.
So we can say the participation is a must. So
Amazing.
when
This
we
is
will, yes,
yes.
participation is a must, and these types of activities will automatically engage each and every students of our classroom.
And one more thing, let me tell you one thing. All these activities will work wonderful if you will going to use each of them at least once, twice, or thrice. That's it, not more than that. Because you will lose the essence of it, you will lose the goodness of it. Student will get bored of it. कि अच्छा मिस तो आएंगी, एग्जिट टिकट करवाएंगी, अच्छा मिस तो आएंगी, मडियस पॉइंट लिखवाएंगी, मिस आएंगी, आइडिया स्पिनर करवाएंगी, बस. So you have to keep experimenting. Sky again, the same thing. Sky is the limit. You just explore the internet. When you have a complete handover over these all these tools and strategies, then you can prepare your own as well.
Great. But like to share something, the hand signals, which you have talked about, red, yellow, and green. What I do in my class, when the students show me the green signal, it means the child has understood the chapter completely. So what I'm going to do with them, I ask, they will be assigned to help those who are holding the red cards. And the yellow one who thinks that they know the chapter 50-50, I monitor them, I guide them related to that topic. So this is the way everyone is engaging. The green one, the confident one, they will feel that ownership, and they will explain, they will reflect on their learning. And the yellow one, when they will going to discuss the same topic with the teacher, they will come up to the green level. And there are many more. We can even, if this Ms. Kuratulan just now has shared the 6 types of strategies, we can even improvise these strategies by our own. Just like we did 3-2-1, we can make it 1-2-3. Now, how you will going to, that is up to the teacher. That is up to the facilitator, how you are going to improvise these strategies. If you
Yes.
think that these are enough, we can go and search for many more. Okay.
All right. So remember, in the beginning, I have made you go in the flashback. So my whole purpose, the entire purpose, was just of like I mean, revolving around this only, that how AFL is related to the examination. Once you are preparing the students, once you are motivating the students every time to and giving them the detailed feedback, and they are also giving you the detailed feedback, it is making them reflective, it is making them the thinker, it is
Great.
making them prepare for the examination. Now when they are doing this regularly in their classroom, so they are becoming the habitual of doing this, so the fear somewhere goes by, the fear disappears, and it is taken over by the confidence.
Awesome.
Basically the assessment is to improve learning, is to enhance learning, is to motivate them. And it is the kind of a gap that is it is a kind of a gap that is building, and that is making students to let them know where the student is right now and where they need to go, and how you are going to take them, it is your part.
Great.
What you will do once they are reached to their destination, they have become the confident learner.
And this
AFL
is what we
basically,
are planning for.
yes, the AFL, the research have also shown that AFL strategies particularly help the low achieving students to enhance their learning. And if the student is the above average child, it will going to make them more kind of a thing, you can say that up to the mark and more confident
Confident.
learner. Yes, more confident learner, and it maximizes the learning instead of measuring the learning. It will not let you to the measure the learning. However, one more very important thing is that it's an ongoing process. You are in the classroom, you have explained the chapter, now you are asking them to do any AFL strategy, and you are taking the round. So side by side you are giving the feedback. Okay, यहाँ पे ये गलती है, correct it. So student is getting the attention and the feedback then and there. Student is
Right.
also giving the feedback and they are improving their learning. Teacher is also taking the feedback and they are also improving their teaching.
Great, great. And this is not like we are talking about grades and ranking position, the feedbacks. The feedbacks.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so if you want to tell us any of the new strategy that you know, or have you ever, like, I mean, you have somewhere or the other time you have incorporated that thing in your classroom. So kindly share with us and let us know also if you have done, or if
We
you can.
want our audience to please share your strategy which you have used, or if you haven't, Google it and write it in the chat box. We are waiting and we will going to share it right here. One I would like to share with you, that is 2-star and a wish. Now, what in 2 stars we do, that the student has to give the feedback. Feedback to the teachers, not to the student. The feedback is not from the teacher to the student, it is from the students to the teacher. And one wish means that the thing the students wants to learn more. And believe me or not, इतना जबरदस्त उसका feedback आता है, because when the student will going to submit their 2 stars, every child, and you will going to read it, you will reflect where you have to work more, and next time when you have to prepare your lesson, you will definitely going to focus on those points where your students needs, that these are the areas the teacher needs to be more clear. So
Exactly.
because it is when we are talking about assessment for learning, the teachers to student and students to teacher, we also want to know where we have to correct ourselves. So if we are getting the feedback from our own students, तो फिर अलग ही मजा होगा उस बात का, तो because
Exactly. When you see, the thing is that when you are appreciating your students, the students will going to, like, they feel motivated. It is exactly the same way. It all depends on the kind of a feedback. Small, short feedback will not going to bring any the amazing or the huge change. It will going to work slowly, gradually. It obviously, if there's a novice teacher, it will going, she or he will going to try first. Obviously first years would of the teaching would be always the, like, I mean, roller coaster, that's your work, like, I mean, going in a Jurassic Park. It's like, I mean, you need to work hard, and if you will start incorporating and start your career with this only, you will can become a very strong teacher. It will going to help you, it will going to build a rapport and a kind of a strong relationship among, like, with you and your child, because child will know that my teacher values me.
yes. Okay, so reflection, right? Reflection is right. You are right, Miss Alifia, that reflection is very necessary. Even we can ask a student to create their logbook. And what is the purpose of that logbook is that whatever you have done in the entire school day, they will have to write it down when they will go back. Whether they have fight with their friend, or they have learned something new, or there is something with that hinders them, everything they have to pen down. Next time when they will going to read on that or reflect, or when they will going to go through that book, they will going to learn that next time that I am going, what are the things I'm not going to do. Whether if the child, if he thinks that he is not paying attention, we are going to say that if they are writing their logbooks and they have to write each and everything. This is what I ask my students: whether you have picked it up the pencil, just write it down, the whole story of your school day in your logbook when you will go home. And when the next day, when you will come up, before coming to school, just go through it once. So that will help you to reflect that, okay, here I have done these things wrong, and this will help me to concentrate during my lessons.
See, reflection is very important. Reflection makes you self-regulated learner. If you start reflecting on yourself from the very small age, from a very young age, you can become an amazing, a proactive teacher. Yes, think, pair, share. Very, very, very correct, Huma Ajmal. Think, pair, share is amazing activity, amazing reflective practices, and reflective tool. You can say AFL tool. Questioning is amazing. AFL. So the ideas, there are countless strategies, tools, you can say, on available on the internet. Just you understand the essence of it. How can you use it? Where can you use it? And try, yes, open and close type of questions. Yes, very very good, Ms. Gulshanara. The kind of a thing that you can see, that you can do, and see when you can use it. The only thing that I want to share with you is, I'm still repeating that do not use any of the assessment AFL strategies or tools more than 3 times. Keep experimenting. More than 3 times, if you're going to use, the child will become bored. All right, so this is all from my side. Whatever I had knowledge with me, I shared. I tried to share it with you all. And if you have if you have related, if you have can relate any of the thing which I've said, just write down in the chat box. And if you find it useful, or you can incorporate these things in your class next time, do let me know in your chat box. Your appreciation, your feedback, your detailed feedback will going to bring an amazing change in our both of our lives.
Yes, and we are waiting for your feedbacks and your reflection that how it went, and whether you have liked today's topic. What are your thinking about it? Will it improvise your teaching styles? Yes or no? If yes, how? And if no, please write down in the chat box, because your comments matter. Okay,
Don't
so
forget
before
detailed feedback.
yes, detailed feedback. So before signing off, Ms. Prathalan, we want a message from you that you
What
like to share with us.
a message regard related to these AFL, or apart from
Anything, anything.
anything I would like, as I'm a teacher, and nas mein, rag rag mein teaching hi basi hui hai. So I would like, say this thing, that be a friend, be friendly. There is a huge difference between being friendly and being a friend to your student. So try to have that difference in that. However, if you make your child understand this thing, that they matter a lot in your life, automatically the child will going to respect you. So it all depends on the appreciation, the kind of tone you are using with your child, with your student, with your learners. It matters a lot. A smile from you can make that child very happy, can make that child's day amazing. You do not know what child has brought taken up from his home. You
Even
never
a
know.
smile is just, you can say a smile is also a reflection from your side to your student. So teacher,
And
we
let me
need to reflect,
exactly.
reflect, and reflect all the time.
And let me tell you one thing. Right now, I will not talk about the AFL. I will talk about the summative. The kind of the end of unit test that you take, and when you are giving them the marks, do try to add remarks as well on their paper. This will going to make them very happy. They will going to know कि यहाँ पे मैंने mistake की है. हाँ, it takes time. Giving them the feedback takes a lot of time, it consumes a lot of energy, but एक दफा आपने अपनी habit बना ली, the stage is all yours. That's it.
We will, Miss Gulshanara. You will going to see us next time with another amazing topic. Okay, with that, we are signing off. Thank you, Miss Kuratulan, for being here. And thank you to the audience, to the participants who have been the lovely, the sporty participants. Okay, bye-bye for now. See you all, inshallah.